Hey, that was Theater of Malum a few years ago, but live in the studio at a rehearsal, doing a cover of the song Snuff by the band Slipknot. Theater of Malum singer here in the studio with me, Darren.
Hey.
How you been?
Pretty good. Especially after listening to that, I'm like, wow. It's weird listening to that back. I haven't heard that in quite some time.
You know why? Because you're always looking forward. You're always moving forward. You're like a shark, like a little kid shark.
Absolutely.
Always moving forward. You're the kind of person, if you don't mind me saying so,
Of course.
that people say, what's he going to do next? You know, like, you're just always like on the go.
Absolutely.
Like, you got a CD coming out. You got a festival you're going to. Most people, sorry to say, just sitting around just doing the same old thing. Day in, day out.
Oh yeah. I'm not a big fan of routine. You know, I like to keep things different and keep things moving, as you said, like a shark. I mean, that's a good analogy, I'd say.
So, give me one. Oh, yeah, it's a few minutes before the hour. This is the, Hey, do you want to do the station ID?
Absolutely. You're listening to at 103.3 FM WXOJ LP Valley Free Radio.
Yes, you are. And the show is Poison Ivy the Mind. And I used to have years ago. I've been on the show now. Been on the air now almost 19 years.
Wow.
I used to have a lot of local bands come and visit over the years, but there's just not a lot of local bands anymore,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really happy that you, even though you're not from Northampton, you were still local.
Mm-hmm. West Springfield, yeah.
West Springfield. Yeah, so there's still local bands out there.
Absolutely. There's some really awesome ones, that we've met with and played with. Some of my favorites are like Aquanet, and they're one of my favorites.
They've been around for a while, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and they're good friends of ours. We opened for them before, and they recently they invited me on stage to play Inner Sandman with them, and that was pretty awesome. That was about a couple months ago at Four Seasons in Connecticut. That was a lot of fun.
Was that your favorite show you did, or what was your favorite show that you did so far?
Favorite show that I've ever done? I would definitely say we opened for a band called the Iron Maidens. They're an all-female tribute to Iron Maiden. And that show was awesome. I remember being backstage because we had a little bit of an entrance song where some of the members would go up first, and then I'd come out right. It was funny enough, it was Death Unbound, the song we played earlier. And at that build-up there, I kind of ran out and like jumped, and the lights came on. And when I looked out of the audience, I was like, oh my God, this is the biggest audience I've ever played in front of.
Really?
I remember that feeling in my heart just like dropped, and I was like, holy,
you didn't know
this is awesome.
You didn't know how crowded the place was?
No, I didn't realize, because I looked before I went back, like an hour before, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe like 100 people here, and I jump out, and I'm like, oh, well, the place is filled, the place is filled.
What place was that?
That was at a, where was that? That was Race Street in a Holyoke. That place was awesome.
So let's see, what should we do next? Anything else you want to promote right now? Anybody you want to say hi to?
Well, I would say the band, we are Theater of Malum. That's Theater of Malum. We, like I said, we have our album release coming out May 25th. We have a whole show at Skyline Brewing, and it's going to be awesome. Great bands, great food, great time. The weather's looking beautiful. Worst case scenario, that Saturday, Sunday is the rain date. Now, tickets for that are $20 advance and $25 online and at the door. And we're real excited for that. Everything you can find on our Facebook. Again, just Theater of Malum, Theater of Malum. And I hope to see you all there.
And it seems like you have a nice local following, right?
I like to think so, yeah.
Good. So that's Saturday night, and you're going to stick around a little bit, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. So more, let's see what you think of this. This is something you've heard of. I'm sure you... Now... I was trying not to play anything. So lately on the show, I've just been finding lots of this bad lounge music records and this really dated music. So I've been playing a lot of that lately. So I was like, I don't want to play that with Darren. So I was trying to find some semi cool at least records. So anyway, obviously you know the Rolling Stones, even
though I'm seeing them next week.
Really? Where's this? You didn't mention this.
Gillette Stadium. I'm going with my mother and my grandma on Thursday. We're going to see them.
That's great.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that.
So how familiar are you with their catalog?
I wouldn't say I'm super familiar. My grandmother's one originally asked us to go, and I'm like, well, absolutely. I know some Rolling Stone stuff. We do a cover of Paint It Black. I'd say I'm pretty tip of the iceberg, honestly. I know a lot of the popular stuff.
So. When I was young, I never, even though I grew up in the 70s, I did not hear Exile on Main Street
Wow.
until like the late 90s, probably. I just never heard it. Just the songs.
Living
did
under
not
a
get-
rock, my man.
Yeah, I grew up in Waterbury, Connecticut, which had classic rock stations, and they never played this record.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm gonna play. So you probably know this already. I'm gonna play Tumbling Dice and get your opinion as a young musician. What do you think of this song? So here's Rolling Stones with Tumbling Dice from their best record, Exile on Main Street. Thanks.